That's outrageous. Torture Museum or the Waffle House, which one?
This is my first ever Belgian waffle. I don't know, that looks a bit hectic to me. One thing that has definitely not annoyed me, but I don't know, that I don't like is... So, if you watched last week's video, you'll know that we had to make a pretty big decision. We are not going ahead with our van build. It was a tough call, but it has instantly given us something that we haven't had in a while, and that is freedom to travel. And with that freedom came something completely unexpected, this trip. Completely unplanned, totally last minute, and to be honest, exactly what we needed. We've hit the road, traded stress for waffles, wanderings and pastries, and we found ourselves in one of Europe's most beautiful cities, Bruges, and we're bringing you along with us. It's spontaneous, it's beautiful, and best of all, there are absolutely no drills or power tools involved. Just waffles, chocolate, and a lot of amazing buildings.
Hello and good morning. If you watched last week's episode, you'll know that we made the really tough choice and decision to end our Vario Merlin van build. If you want to find out more about that and you haven't already, go and watch last week's episode where we go into it in a lot of detail and just talk through all of the issues surrounding that. But for now, we've actually taken the impulsive decision to drive out to Europe. We've been staying on a farm campsite in France for the last couple of nights just to rest and do some work and to just get our heads together a bit. And now we're heading off to Bruges. Yeah, so we're feeling really excited. I have been to Bruges briefly before, Emily's never been.
I'm excited.
We're really buzzing to visit a new place and we've read a bit into it and it looks like it's going to be really fantastic and super special, so we can't wait. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get there, Emily?
Find some food. One of the main things I want to do is get a Belgian waffle, okay? That is imperative to my day.
We've seen a lot of pictures of Belgian waffles and it's got us very excited. Not just that, Belgian chocolate, Belgian beer. I might have to have a Belgian beer even though I don't think I've drank much for a couple of months. So if I have a 7% Belgian beer, what's going to happen?
Thank you. So it says night this way, doesn't it? So.
Well, the great news is it looks like there's plenty of space.
I'm gonna go here so that we've got our side.
Yeah, there's plenty of space.
I'm gonna go. I'm so happy there's space. So many of the reviews said it was like one in, one out, but I guess that might be like in summer. This is awesome. It looks really nice. I mean, it's just a car park, and it's expensive. I think it's like 33 euros a night, but it just means, okay, but it just means that we can just walk into Bruges, which is just great. Yay, we're here! It's not that bad, it's quite spacious.
Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, this is pretty much how I imagined it. It's just a car park, but there are services here. Also, the canal is literally on the other side of that hedge, and I think that's how we can walk into Bruges, is along the canal.
That sounds nice.
So that'll be nice.
Cool, let's go get some food. It's gone to find the toilet, but it was very fast, so I'm wondering if there are services here.
That's the Elsan right there.
Oh, we parked next to the Elsan.
I don't think it'll matter, will it?
I'd rather, it's just nice because we've got a hedge next to the door.
Yeah, I don't think it'll matter.
But then if the smell of the Elsan comes in. Are there toilets and services?
There's water, there's Elsan, that's it.
Just found this postcard in the camera bag.
No way!
That's gonna,
wow.
We've run out of space.
How embarrassing. Do you remember when we went there?
What's it called?
If you don't, you have to find it in one of our past episodes. Albarracin, I think they pronounce it. Really cool place in like the mountains of Spain that we went to. That's where our van got frozen in the morning. I think the episode's called like Frozen or something.
But we've run out of space up here.
Yeah, we'll put it there for now.
forgotten something already.
Getting your sun cream on?
It's a sunny day. First waffle stand, Benny.
Okay, we have touchdown. We have waffle
No,
touchdown.
let's go get some breakfast first.
Oh, come on.
We're not even in the city
No,
yet.
there'll be better ones than that. He's waiting for all the tourists to get off the coach.
From your shell,
We're walking past so many beautiful things already, but we're just so hungry. So we're kind of like rushing past all these things.
I think it's this way. Try and stay calm.
Wow, look at that place. Oh my goodness. So we're walking to a place called That's Toast, and they serve toast with lots of different toppings, so that's what we're having for lunch. But as we're walking in, we're going past all of these really cool buildings. I guess they're people's houses, but they're like kind of mini, aren't they?
Yeah, they are a bit mini.
Very beautiful.
that we feel
We are here, there's a queue, so we're in the queue. It'll be worth it.
Very much perfect. Thank you so much. Benny's gone for kind of like an all-day breakfast thing, which just looks incredible. Creamy mushrooms, eggs, halloumi, and I've gone for avocado salsa with asparagus and a poached egg. It's incredible.
Oh, that was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was so good.
Outrageous. Didn't expect it to be that good.
Okay, if you come to Bruges, go to That's Toast. That was really, really good.
Even the toilet was an experience. It was like a Dali exhibition. The sink was that big and green. There was a house plant just flapping around above my head.
I wish I'd been to the toilet now. Hello folks, Emily here, coming to you from the future from Amsterdam, which you will be seeing in a later video. But I just wanted to take a minute to talk about something that is absolutely vital for our travels, and that is our van insurance. So as you may know, we have been insured by Sterling Insurance for over a year. That's with Ronnie and with Merlin, and we are very grateful to be partnering with them again for this week's video. So Sterling Insurance insure campers, motorhomes, self-converted campers. If your conversion is weird and wacky, if you've got an unusual van, it doesn't matter, they will insure you. So obviously we live a bit of an alternative lifestyle. We are parking somewhere different every day. We're travelling, we are in Europe, we're here, there and everywhere. So it's really, really important to us to have really top-notch insurance. They are absolutely brilliant. They're always there to help, really great customer service. So if you're like us, living on the road full time, or if you live in a narrowboat, or if you live in a house and you're just struggling to get insurance, definitely go check Sterling Insurance out. We'll put their details in the description and in the pinned comment. We really recommend you go check them out. Thank you so much, Sterling Insurance, for giving us this great peace of mind and for partnering with us on this video. Right, back to Bruges. How are you feeling so far?
Just feeling so excited to be in a completely different place. It's a real buzz. I'm absolutely buzzing. That's outrageous. Turret. I don't think I've seen a hotel with a turret before.
We've started to smell Waffles cooking. It might be
the
time.
belfry.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're in the market square, which seems to be a very bustling area. There are food places all around the edge that are so busy. We've got the belfry over there, and I think that is the provincial hall. But the architecture here is just incredible. Everywhere is so cool. Just every building has something interesting about it. I love the different colours and all the different details, the carvings, and it's pretty good here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really special.
Really love it. But I can smell waffles, and that is driving me mad. So
Is it waffle time?
I think it might be waffle time, guys. fancy it?
Torture Museum or the Waffle House, which one? I think I prefer Waffles to Torture.
Is that the sort of boating you wanted to do?
I didn't think it was like that.
It looks a bit hectic to me.
I didn't know they were. I had more like the Venice thing in mind, I think. Yeah, it looks like a big motorised
Whitewater
pedalos
rafting.
banging into each other.
I don't know, that looks a bit hectic to me. Looks like more like whitewater rafting than a relaxing trip down the river.
We're off. It also looks like you're going to quickly make some new friends and get to know each other. You're sort of like.
Okay, we haven't got Waffles yet. There was one I wanted to go to, so we walked across town and we got there and the guy was really, well, not really rude, but a bit rude to a guy in front of us, so it put me off. Didn't want to give them our money, you know? So we're just going to keep wandering, but it is busy. There's a lot of...
In fact, where we're walking to now, it does seem to be getting a bit quieter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, the world. Oh, the world. Oh, the world.
Yeah, it's a bit like sardines in a tin, to be honest.
I don't think we're going to get on a boat.
That is not what I had in mind.
That looked so stressful.
It's definitely not. No.
Well, first impressions of Bruges. It's really beautiful. There seems to be a lot of good waffles about, but it's very, very busy, and it's not even summer yet. Anyway, we need to find another waffle place because, yeah, we're not going in that one.
We're not having moody waffles.
I don't want moody waffle.
No. Why have a moody waffle when there's jolly waffles to be found?
Bye.
Have a strawberries and Belgian chocolate waffle, please. We're 31. This is ours. This is our one. What? Hang on, no, this is my one. Where's yours? Oh!
We have a waffle.
Wait, this is my one.
This is my first ever Belgian waffle. So we've got Belgian milk chocolate and strawberries on it. I'm sorry guys, I know this is a big bit.
Get it in. Bit hot. Yes, I should have said that it was hot.
It's not that it's hot, it's that it's really good.
Oh.
Oh my goodness me. How's your Belgian waffle, Benny?
Delicious. Very chewy in a great way. It's nice and sweet, a little bit caramelised, and the chocolate's still melted on top, so
It's pretty decadent.
yeah, it's very decadent, very good. I think one between the two of us is enough,
I was just thinking
because it's
that.
quite massive actually.
Yeah. That was like €7.10. I would say that's quite a lot of money, but you know, it's kind of, you got to do it, haven't you? You got to get a waffle.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many places about. They were really friendly there though.
Yeah.
It was like on
Yeah.
one of the main strips though, so it was super busy.
Yeah, glad we waited for them,
Yeah.
because they were friendly.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, one between two of us right now. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's really rich.
I would quite like to go in one of the Belgian chocolate shops. They sell all the little truffles and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe get a little bag of them to take with us.
And we just saw someone getting married in this church. I guess it's a church, it's a huge church. And they were like getting their photos taken outside of this really cool car that I think they must have just arrived in.
Well, you made light work of that.
You definitely ate most of that, Benny.
Yeah, right.
I had about 2 mouthfuls, but I think that's all I needed. I was so rich. My God. I can't believe the ones that have like a massive scoop of ice cream or loads of whipped cream as well as all the chocolate and the strawberries.
Yeah.
It's a lot more peaceful in this bit. Yeah. It is actually pretty hectic here. I think because we've been in a field for the last few months doing the van build and it's just been so quiet and we've not really seen anyone. It's quite intense for us.
Yeah. I've elbowed a few people.
Benny keeps elbowing. Benny walks around like this with his hands in his backpack like this. He keeps elbowing people. It's a good way of having personal space, I suppose.
It's a good way to make friends.
We didn't really have a plan. We just let Bruges lead the way. We wandered the cobbled streets feeling like we had stepped into a medieval fairy tale. Once we had slipped away from the busier streets, the noise faded and we found ourselves in quiet little lanes where time felt slower. Bruges is beautiful in a quiet, effortless way that makes you feel like you never want to leave. We stumbled across this really wonderful antique shop. It was full of weird and wonderful items. There were medical mannequins, creepy old toys, and a few stuffed animals that definitely looked like they had stories to tell. A guy that we met in the antique shop had suggested that we head over to the river to have a look at the old houseboats there, so we decided to try and find them. On our way to the river, we found this huge metal sculpture. We didn't know what it was, we still don't know what it is, but we decided to chase each other around it for a while. And then we found the river and all of the huge, beautiful old houseboats. They didn't look like they moved very often, and we tried to work out how big they were. We think they were about 100 foot long by about 20 foot wide. Now that is a serious houseboat. I think Rambler would look like a little dot next to these guys. We headed back into town again in search of a chocolate shop. The streets smelt like sugary goodness and chocolate. In most of these chocolate shops, it's a help yourself pick and mix kind of thing. You just pay by the weight. We managed to pick a few things out without spending too much, but I can see how it would be very easy to spend a lot of money in these chocolate shops.
I don't know what this is, but something about it just drew me in, and so I put it in the bag. I don't know, I feel like it might be full of marshmallow. I don't know yet. Let's find out. That's outrageous.
We passed yet more sweet shops, macaroons, meringues, all looking like they belonged in some pastel-coloured dessert dream. And just when we thought we'd resisted enough, we stumbled across a Belgian loaded fries place. And yeah, resistance was absolutely not happening. We went to a supermarket to get some water and we found a load of Belgian beers that are 0% alcohol. So that's pretty exciting for me because I don't drink. So we've got a Lefmans, it's like a fruit beer. And Benny got a Chouf, Le Chouf.
He's got a gnome who looks like he's just landed from some kind of aeroplane or something.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers guys. That's very nice. How's that?
Ooh.
Bruges is awesome.
So it's raining today. We knew it was going to rain. It's not a surprise, but it has meant that we've been having a slow morning. We've had a really big breakfast, just been gathering our powers for the day. And one thing that's going to help us do that is me having one of these chocolates nice and early on just to get us going. Yeah, I don't know if you want one, Emily, but I'm certainly having one. I'm also having a mostly decaf coffee. That's like a decaf coffee with a little sprinkle of caffeinated on the top. And it means that I don't start jittering straight out the door.
Recaf and decaf.
But I get a little bit of a boost. And also on the subject of chocolate, I think the first stop we're making today is to this hot chocolate cafe that we saw that does like 70% cocoa hot chocolates.
They had
that
like
would be our first stop.
They had about like maybe eight different hot chocolates, didn't they? They had like white hot chocolate, different.
Yeah, but they had like didn't they have like amaretto hot chocolate and stuff as well?
Yeah.
So like boozy ones.
Yeah.
Do you think, or is it just amaretto flavour?
No, I think it was actually amaretto. That's why it's €12.
Yeah.
What is it, like a truffle? That looks really good.
It's the tiramisu one.
Oh yeah, tiramisu. Did I not get a tiramisu one?
No, we got tiramisu covered almonds.
Okay. Wow, that's really had an effect.
Shall I have another? If I eat some of these, we'll have to get some more today.
Yeah, well, Well, I mean, when in Bruges.
It's really coming down.
It is, isn't it?
We're gonna get soaked, man.
Everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving, Benny.
Where are they going? What do they know that we don't? Oh no, they're emptying the toilet. We're parked next to where everyone empties the toilet.
Bruges was once a powerful trading city, known especially for its intricate lace, handcrafted by women and shipped via its busy canals. The city thrived on international commerce, but over time the estuary that connected Bruges to the sea began to silt up, cutting off access for ships and slowly shifting trade elsewhere. In a strange sort of way, this loss became a gift. Without the pressure to modernise, much of Bruges' medieval charm was left untouched, preserved like a time capsule. Here it feels less like sightseeing and more like time travel, just with way better treats. But for now, history could wait. We were on a very important mission to find the best hot chocolate in Bruges.
There's a queue. Thank you. So I've got a tiramisu hot chocolate, and it's got amaretto, a shot of coffee, and hot chocolate, and that's tiramisu whipped cream as well. And it's got a finger in it, you know, like what you get in the tiramisu cakes. Oh yeah, that is very, very good.
Okay, did not expect this. You get your cup of hot milk, I've got oat milk, and then you get the chocolate in a chocolate cup that you put in here, so I'm going to do that. Should you put all of it in?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if you put a bit in at a time, just try and get it to...
And then we've got like some biscuits as well to dip in as well. Oh my god.
And then you've got like, what have you got?
Yeah, a little whisk.
A whisk.
It's melting. Oh my goodness.
That's such a huge cup.
That's the greatest thing. Oh my gosh.
That was just epic. Oh, that was well worth the queue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You can see why it has a queue.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we queued for about 25 minutes. Really, really good. Really, really good chocolate.
Just sort of thoughtfully made, really, really tasty, totally unique.
Love that.
Yeah, it was wonderful, wasn't it?
But yeah, there are a lot of chocolate shops here. There's a lot of waffle shops here. A lot of them do have like a nice vibe about them, but there is an edge to it that is a little bit overly touristy, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a very beautiful place, and I guess it just means that a lot of people want to come and see it, but it does, in a way, take away from the charm of it, because, yeah, I guess it changes the type of shops that are here. It's very crowded.
Yeah,
And
I think the rain's keeping people away today a little bit.
Yeah, but the people who do live here, you can tell they're a little bit... They get a bit fed up with all the tourists in the streets all the time.
It does take a little bit of the magic away, to be honest. One thing that has definitely not annoyed me, but I don't know, that I don't like, is those really fast tourist boats, because the canals are just so peaceful and beautiful, and then there's just these boats just zooming up and down like really fast with all these tourists.
Yeah, it's not like the Venice boats that
No.
you see. Not that we went on those either.
There's something about it that just feels like it should be experienced at a slower rate. And I think that it definitely takes some of the magic away, doesn't it? Like how many people are here.
Yeah.
But then that's obviously great for the economy. You know,
Yeah.
it's keeping the city alive because the money that's coming in from the tourists is obviously keeping it this clean and well looked after, and the buildings are so well looked after. So it's a really hard balance. But
it is. It's a real balance between a city that feels like it's being lived in, and you're amongst the residents of the city and like really being immersed in that feeling of that culture, or a city that just feels like a theme park and is overrun, which some places we've been to before do suffer from that.
So I think it's been a bit of a surprise for us, hasn't it?
Yeah,
that it's
I did not expect it to be quite as touristy as this.
No.
But yeah, really do like it here.
Absolutely recommend coming. I think maybe, you know, we're at the start of the busier season. Maybe it'd be better if we come in winter, but then it's a very Christmassy place as well.
I just wonder what it would be like in July or August. It must be overrun.
We're definitely tourists, though.
But here we are, touring around.
And that place there is where we're going to have pizza later for dinner. We saw it yesterday and we were like, we have to come here for dinner tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. But we are going to go to a Hieronymus Bosch exhibition, but I don't think we can film in there, so we'll show you what we can, but we want to go and see the art because we really like him.
Maybe we'll just show you some of our expressions, our reactions to his I think there's quite a few artists in there. I don't think it is just him.
Oh, is there?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we'll give you our feedback.
And Benny probably needs to get some more chocolate at some point as well, so.
Chocolate.
Because he's eaten all his chocolate already. Well, it turns out that we could film in there. Yeah. We asked and she said it was okay, so. But it was very different to what we were expecting.
Yeah, nice surprise. It was a load of like plaster art going into specific details of various Hieronymus Bosch paintings. Yeah, so we got given like an audio guide that you scan next to each painting. The voice on it like talked through the symbolism and some of the ideas behind the details of each painting.
Yeah, we kind of thought we were going to see some Hieronymus Bosch originals, but there wasn't any. Yeah, so it was like plaster details of the paintings. It was really cool though, and I loved how, because it was so big, you really felt very involved in the pictures.
Yeah, it was surprisingly immersive.
Yeah, immersive.
Because they're like 3D and like quite well lit. They just looked brilliant. Some of them looked incredible, didn't they?
Yeah, and there was only one other guy in there.
Yeah.
And he was just zooming round, so I think we found one of the only things that no one else was doing today.
Yeah,
so.
we had the whole place to ourselves, which is pretty incredible, really.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah, really enjoyed that.
But now we're having a massive crash from our hot chocolates.
I feel so weird.
We should probably find something to eat, yeah.
It's like 2:30 and we haven't had any lunch. But I feel so full, that's the thing.
This is an iron ring on the wall, maybe to tie your horse onto.
I guess so, yeah.
Brilliant.
And the police station is right next to a brewery.
Okay, Emily's just had a brainwave. We're hungry. I do want to try a proper beer, I've decided. So instead of just getting a beer, we're going to have a pizza early. At that pizza place we were just talking about before. Yeah, let's have the pizza now.
Because they sell beer there too, don't they?
Yeah,
and then,
so they have like beer on tap and everything.
And I think they tell you which beer goes well with which pizza.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go. Let's go. Way up high. Day over the rainbow, where obviously not
What did they put in that hot chocolate? I think we've gone a bit wrong. I don't know what they put in that hot chocolate, but...
One day over the rainbow.
I have absolutely no sense of direction whatsoever. Benny has got us to the pizza place, which I thought was about 20 minutes that way. So
here it is.
Yeah, pizza for lunch.
On the corner there. Okay.
Oh yeah, but it is all in Dutch, so I can't understand any of it.
A lot of pizza choices, but the cool thing about it is they've got like beer recommendations to go with each pizza, just to like match the flavours. So this is a Vedette IPA, and it's perfectly matched, according to them, to the pizza that I've ordered, which is an Abbey Road pizza, which has 3 types of Belgian cheese on it. It's just got the power. It has the pepper. Yeah, it's very hoppy, very tangy.
It's like 3:30 and we had a hot chocolate for lunch, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty weird. I can't wait for my pizza. I've gone for a vegan one. I can't actually remember what's on it. I can't remember at all. I think there's vegan feta on it. We'll see when it comes. Okay, so I've got red onions, vegan feta, rocket, olives, some kind of sauce. That's great. It's a very thin, crispy pizza base.
So mine's like a 3 cheese pizza with Belgian cheese on. It's also got, I think, Belgian pickles.
And onions, I think.
And pickled onion too, yeah. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's actually quite creamy cheese there.
It looks really good.
Oh yeah, and it's a white pizza, so it's got no tomato sauce on it.
Thank you, see you.
Thanks, bye.
That was amazing pizza. Absolutely brilliant. I think we're finding some of the best places in Bruges.
Yeah, it was really special. The dough was fantastic as
Yeah,
well.
it says it's proved for 72 hours.
Yeah, my one
and
was
you can
pretty-
tell it is like sourdough. It is really, really
Yeah.
good.
Mine was very unique with like the local cheeses on it.
And Amsterdam onions.
I have to say I'm a little bit tipsy.
After your 1 beer,
Yeah.
we're actually going to go back to the brewery that's next to the police station that we saw before. Now we've got full tummies. I'm hoping they've got an alcohol-free option. But you're going to try something else, aren't you?
Maybe. Oh my lord. Get this in the backpack. Emily suggested bending it in half, but I mean it's a
I think we can do it.
3D box.
Oh yeah, that's going to be hard, isn't it? Come on, baby, you can do it.
There.
Well done.
Crushed.
Gosh,
Fully crushed.
oh wow. Don't know if you could tell there, but there was a queue of probably about 30 people to get to the bar, so we left. We're going to try find somewhere else.
Yeah. Here are the chocolates I just purchased. Here they come. Okay, so we're at a place called the 2B Bar, where they've got these walls of beer, as you can see. It's very busy, a lot of beers going down here. They've got a fantastic menu system, and I've got a white beer that isn't too strong, because, I mean, I'm already a bit tipsy now, guys. And Emily's got an alcohol-free, like, fruit cherry, one that looks really good as well. So yeah, it's a pretty fantastic place, really. But the glasses have tags on. I mean, the nice glasses, people must steal them every day, mustn't they? So yeah, it's tagged. If you try to leave with the glass, you will get tackled to the floor. That's just the policy. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's like a classic kind of white beer. Really nice.
Oh wow, that is red. Oh, Bruges is magical. It's really cool. I love it.
It's great here, isn't it?
One thing that we've noticed is that there isn't that many English people. We've not heard hardly anybody speaking English that are actually English. Everyone seems to be either from Belgium, either Dutch or
Spanish.
French. A couple of Spanish people, but yeah, like I think we're used to hearing a lot of English because we've been going to like Spain and Portugal. I feel like
it's
maybe
interesting thing to notice, isn't it?
yeah, it's more like a European place to come or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's the time of year. I don't know.
Different type of holiday experience.
I really, I really liked that beer wall place. That was so cool. You think you've seen it all and then you stumble across another amazing bit, like really medieval and beautiful.
Absolutely.
Let's see what's this way. We're back. Got a very squashed pizza. The van's an absolute tip. Don't know what I was expecting, to be honest.
Oh, that looks good, but watch out, some of it's stuck to the roof.
The roof. What a day.
Yeah.
What a day, guys.
That was a whirlwind. Whirlwind of emotions, of sensations.
That is really good pizza. Good morning, folks.
Hey there.
That was our trip to Bruges.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
What a whirlwind.
Yeah. So much chocolate. Yeah, we really hope you've enjoyed this video. Obviously, it's quite suddenly a different thing than we were doing with the van build, but I just want to say thank you so much for all of your really, really lovely comments on last week's video. Yeah, we just absolutely blown away with the support, and every comment was just so lovely.
Yeah. So thoughtful, and just reading all of your thoughtful words. Yeah, we didn't expect such a strongly positive reaction. So yeah, thank you everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much.
that.
So that is it for this week's video. We are now heading into the Netherlands. So next week's video, you'll see us there. We are going to be visiting Amsterdam, but we are going to be finding the sort of lesser known bits of it, hopefully, and eating some more great food. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks as always to our patrons and everyone who's bought us a coffee. Okay guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks so much.
Thanks so
Bye.
much.
My Celia,